You have a 2018 on an 18 registration. Neoplan P10 Tourliner 2, 57 seat executive coach. So we are up in Leyland, Lancashire at AVA coach, looking at this very clean 13 metre 2 axle high capacity Tourliner. This model, when it was brought out, kind of got a lot of people that were interested in the product okay, because prior to this, 2 axles, you could get 49 seats on a 12 metre, and everybody wanted more, but a lot of people don't like triaxles. Anyway, back to that in a sec. Alloy wheels fitted, not a mark on the offside as I can see. That'll buff it out, I would say. Power operated centre continental door. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 MAN engine. That is driven through a ZF Ecolife fully automatic gearbox. Reverse camera is also fitted. Now that's something else that assisted in the interest of this product, offering it with a ZF Ecolife. Near side all looks fine. We've got parallel opening lockers. Look at that luggage space. Loads of luggage space, as you can see. As we jump on board, one negative about the Tourliner products is it's a very narrow entrance, as you can see. There ain't many negatives, and as a lot of you'll know, I rave about this product as a touring vehicle. Anyway, we've got 57 keel reclining seats. They are fitted with 3-point seat belts, trimmed in this, it's like a, it's hard to say, it's kind of a blacky grey with a hint of blue, with leather piping and headrest inserts. Seats are in great order, even though considering this is that material that shows every little stain on the cushions. Listen, they're not perfect, but it's impossible to keep them perfect. But I'll tell you what, they're far, far better than a lot I've seen. There's trays to the seat backs, USB connectors at every seat. There's also sideways movement to the seats. What do I like about this product? I'm going to tell you. As I said, a lot of people want, everybody more or less these days wants more than 49 seats. And a lot of people don't want triaxle. Neoplan couldn't offer that. And when they brought the Tourliner 2 out, they brought this variant, the P10, which is 13.1 metres on 2 axles and got 57 seats in it, comfortably. You know, you've still got a decent amount of leg room there. They also introduced the option of a ZF Ecolife fully automatic gearbox, because a lot of people don't like that Tipmatic gearbox. So it ticked a lot of boxes and people went, oh, actually they're building something that the customer wants, and it got people interested. Anyway, we're wired for DVD. We've got 2 fixed monitors. We've also got a centre sunken toilet unit, and even with 57 seats in, they've managed to fit in this Frenzel, Germanic as I call it, hot drinks facility. Germanic because, listen, you go out and buy anything that's sort of built in Germany pretty much, Cetra, Neoplan, MAN Lion, the list goes on, Turismos even that aren't built in Germany. In the European marketplace, you'll find one of these. Even Scania Tourings, which are just fitted out in Northern Europe. So, but I like it because, see, when stuff's there on display, people fiddle with it and break it and whatever. When it's hidden behind that door, nobody bothers. Funny, isn't it? We've got a carpet to the aisle. We're also fully air conditioned. That goes without saying pretty much these days, doesn't it? What else do I like about the Tourliner 2? Well, the Tourliner, it's sort of irrelevant in this one because of the colour of the seats and the curtains and that. But in the Tourliner 1, everything was like a light blue, white clean surface. So all the dash was light blue. All the racks, like here, was this light blue stuff. So if you had red seats, or black and red, it just didn't work. Well, when they introduced the Tourliner 2, they introduced like soft trim on the racks here, so you could have matching to whatever the rest of the interior was. The other thing I like about it, it's roomy. It feels big. It feels like you've lots of room. What's that down to? Probably the height, which is over 3.8 metres. The other thing I like about it, flat floor, so later in life, these won't be difficult to convert to 3 and 2. But and it's a driver's vehicle. It's smooth, it's quiet, it's got a lot of power from a passenger perspective. Again, smooth, quiet, comfortable keel seats. I just think as a touring vehicle, although I've got a preference for a 13-metre triaxle, I think as a touring vehicle, pound for pound these days, there's not a lot in it, you know. I think this is the best on the market. But it's only an opinion, isn't it? Everybody has their own. That's mine. Down at the business end, Tourliner dash is very, very well laid out for the driver. Comfortable driving position with loads of all-round vision. Multifunction steering wheel fitted. This one, they don't sit still, AVA's coaches, to be honest. This one's done just short of 425,000 kilometres. It's not high, but it's not low. We've got lane departure warning, automated emergency braking system and adaptive cruise control. Windscreen's good, as is the rest of the glass. Fridge in the dash. Courier seat finishes the job. But as I said, for me, pound for pound these days, I think you'll struggle to find better value for money for a frontline vehicle. Them there, I love them, right? But them to me, pound for pound, are a great all-round jack of all trades. They are a Volvo B10M Plaxton Paramount, and I think they're great for what they do. But for frontline, I don't think there's anything better than one of these. So this is a 2018 on an 18 registration Neoplan P10 Tourliner 2 57 seat executive coach.